Switch Technology Screens. Oh, we have a lot of work set up for today. Ready back, quarter on? We got a lot of work today. All right, today being Saturday, we don't work on Sunday. We're going to have, I got a 200-inch screen, which if all goes well, we get our supplies in, which I pray we do. We got a 200-inch screen to coat. We have, actually we're going to give out tracking numbers today for some of our products. Those of you who ordered the acoustic screens, your screens will be here. We have some new updates on the website too. But those of you who ordered the acoustic screens, and we've got one person who's getting a do-over. We got to test the screen first, and he has to do it. We'll do a do-over on his. But in order for us to get all this started, we have to get the 200 off the floor. With the 200, we can pick up off the floor anyway, and just go from there. We can switch up. So that's what I'm probably going to do. Take the 200 off the floor and switch it up. Right now, I'm just installing in my soundbar behind my screen because on the floor it's driving me nuts. And I need to make sure that this thing is synchronized before we start all this too. So let me see. Well, if it's gonna hold that way, I don't think it's gonna fall out or hit anything. Well, maybe I would tell you the truth. Oh, come on. Let's just go through all this, pulling all this cable out of here so I'll have plenty of room. And we're not tangled up again. Why don't I just unplug it into this? Plug into this. Plug it right here. How tangled up is this now? Definitely not tangled up so bad. Alright, I just put it right in here. Makes it so much better. These things are short cords. That's better. That's not going anywhere. Alright, let me see. I think the thing is sync with this sub. So we're going to give out tracking numbers in a few minutes because everything is going to be dropping today. I wanted to make sure 100% that everything was going to be here before we start issuing tracking numbers because it is a freaking headache that if we have a delay in shipping or getting items here, I got to reprint all these tracking numbers again. And that's a lot of work. So when you get a good amount of orders, you don't want to be going in and doing your tracking numbers all over again. That's why I like to make sure everything is here before we start printing on anything. Okay, so these right here, that I'm sitting up over here, are the acoustic screens. And whoa! Okay. I got to turn my power off on this one. What the freak is that? The heck was that? All right. That's new. What the freak? Thank God I didn't get hurt. Oh my goodness, what the freak? My cord to my soundbar was torn up. What the freak? How did that even happen? You gotta be kidding me. Oh, that's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. My soundbar cord, yeah, I don't know if you didn't see that. We had a flash just went off a few minutes ago. My soundbar cord is completely severed off completely. That's what that flash was. That's crazy. All right, we got to go in the speaker system. That's crazy. I've never seen anything like that. And we can't have mice in here because we got a cat. Let me check my cords over here. Everything's legit. That sucker severed the soundbar completely off. Wow. Oh well. I gotta order another soundbar because this one's done. That's crazy. I've never seen anything like that in my life. Oh, no. I'm just gonna move the cord. I forgot these things come off. And grab another cord. I've never seen anything like that. What in the world? Grab another cord. That is so freaking weird. Okay, let's try this one again. Because I don't know how that was possible like that. That's weird. Hope it didn't short out my system. Oh, I forgot. Disconnected the power. All right. Right on this. I don't know what in the world that was. That doesn't make any sense. All three. Do that. Everything's running. So what the heck was that? Everything's running. Okay, cool. That's weird. This was a faulty cord. That's what I can think of. It's got to be a faulty cord, which means I need to go through here and check. I'll go buy all brand new cords. That's the kind of person I got to buy all brand new cords to the house because never seen that happen before. Never. Unless there was some kind of tear or rip or something there that wasn't right. I've never seen that happen before. Let's go move my cord. That sucker went off on a flash. I don't know what that's all about. Maybe the cord was faulty, I don't know. Alright, let me see. That thing synced automatically. They synced automatically. That would be nice. Oh, they did sync automatically. Yeah, you understand. These speakers in here are a freaking headache to sync. They're a nightmare to sync. What do we have it running through? We have it running through here. The RetroPie hooked up? RetroPie is hooked up. Alright, let's run this. I want to check my cords, make sure everything is, we don't have any faulty cables in here. I'm going to run my outside projector too while I'm at it. Yeah, I can smell it from a mile away. Muggy is, I don't know what out there, but that's not a good sign. Man, I'm going outside. I was gonna wire in, hook up my outdoor early in the morning. Things done. And we gotta print out shipping labels in a few minutes. Get those taken care of for customers. So we're going to do the shipping labels on Monday, but everything is coming together so nicely. And we got, I hate to say it, we got people out there that are just so impatient. Everybody who has placed orders has been so patient. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your patience. We just got one individual who's been carrying on and acting up. We know who that is. So, everybody else has been nice and patient. As always, our customers are always amazing like that. But we only have one individual who decided to do something deceitful, and he tried to get his money back so he doesn't have to do the review. That's what happened. Had a few people call me and say, yo, what happened yesterday? I said, well, a fellow came in who was supposed to be doing a review on the product, tried to back out of it by putting in a fake claim. And this claim came up also suspicious because, again, everybody knows if you're going to file a item that has not been brought to you, you're going to file a have not received. We file them all the time when we do it as an individual because he will sit on an order and give out no information at all. We give out video updates all the time. I can go back and pull up all my video updates, even shipping and process updates, everything. So we're quite clear with our customers. But this individual, and I even did a special video for him, explaining to him how things work on our end, how we do things over here. We are not you. You've got this sadly mistaken idea in your head where you believe that we are like you. We are not like you. We don't do the same products. We do tests over here. You do not do tests. We don't do dark environments. We can back our products. You cannot back your products. We are not able to explain it to the individual, and he still didn't click in properly. So again, judging by the claim that you filed shows that you clearly tried to back out of it. It's called a buyer's remorse on what he tried to do, try to back out of it by saying that we issued him a credit or a refund, which we never did. The only guarantee I gave you was going to show up at your front door with a signature confirm. That's what I told you. And it's still going to show up at your front door with a signature confirm. So, address. I mean, this is a very, I say disturbed individual, okay? A nicer way of putting it. Don't do that. As I told you before, and I tried to explain to them how professional customer service works. You can work at a job, you can have an individual that comes in there and drives every freaking nerve on you. You have to treat them as if they are the best customer in the store. That's how you have to treat them. You keep your emotions other places. Understand? That's how you do things. So, you cursing at me, calling me nasty names, I don't know what you're trying to do. I guess he's trying to make me upset enough that I cancel this order. Nobody. You're not getting out that easy. It's not going to happen. You're doing the review. You wrote the check. I'm going to cash it for you. But everybody else, thank you so much for your patience. I really appreciate it. We're going to be issuing tracking numbers today due to the fact that all items are going to be here. What this individual doesn't understand is we don't have I don't know where you buy your products. I'm pretty sure I get a good idea where you buy them at, because what we tested over here, it matched. But anyway, don't get away from that story right there. You don't really have to go far to get your stuff. All our stuff is shipped in from overseas. That's why none of our stuff matches anything that we test against. That's why our tests are a little different from everybody else. But it's a process getting our stuff here. Second, as I explained crystal clear, we don't make 5 gallons of a test product. Why would I? Would anybody would make 5 gallons of a test product? If it doesn't work out, then you got 5 gallons of something you have to work with to change around. And that's a lot of stuff you got to put into it to fix the issue. We do 40 to a gallon. That's it. And the 40 ounces that we had here, we used it to paint a couple of screens. We did a smaller screen. That screen was putting off a lot of glare. Came back in, adjusted, got it fixed, got it where it needed to be at. Then we jumped into much bigger screens. That's how I'm explaining to him how it's all done, because he has no clue how it's done. From there, once we know that the product is working at 100% after going through testing, do you understand what I mean by testing? Something you do not do. Testing. After it's passed all tests, then we can make the preparations of advertising, getting ready, set the product up so everybody knows, put the updates in. As I said before, when you change the color of your product, you have to have updates in advance so your customers can know about the new change. This is a mistake he made with the Frankenstein nonsense, going in and manipulating his website to go in and try to commit fraud. So again, no one changes the color that fast, especially if you have people buying it, they update it. So, okay, we have an update, color's going to change, it's going to be, we're going to run some tests, show you the difference between this one and that one. You never did any of that to begin with. All right. After all that's done, we have labels, we have videos, we do a couple promos, then we start putting the product onto the website. Once it's on the website and the customer makes its purchase, then we have to have the item. When we have the item shipped in, we order bulks of it, because we know that to get it in here, it takes a while, so we might as well order bulks of it so we have it on hand. Tracking numbers. Now, let me explain something to you, Jamie, how this works. When you have about 60, 70 orders staring you in the face, it's very important to make sure that all your stuff is here. Because if it's not here and you prematurely print out those tracking numbers, what's going to happen is you're going to have to, say an item comes in late. That means if I'm shipping to Australia or some foreign country where it's going to cost me $70, maybe $130 to ship it out there, I got to turn around and I have to go into shipping station because the item came in too late. The tracking number has expired. I got to go contact the customer. I got to tell them that we have to send out another tracking number because the items didn't get there on time. Then I have to go back in and I have to request for a refund for the money that I'm going to lose on this. Keep in mind, I don't get that. You should know how I don't get that right away, which means I have to take an additional money out of my pocket to send out the item into the other one refunds. I can't wait for that one to refund and use it. No, I have to send out more money, get that done. And then later on, maybe after 21 days, I receive my refund. But when you're talking about 30, 40, 50, 60 orders, that's something you do not want to go through on issuing out those returns, actually returning the voiding the shipping labels on 60 orders, and then do that all over again. A lot of work. So we like to know that everything is here, so that way we can go and process everything. We should process the tracking numbers, and tracking numbers are done like 4 days in advance, just in case if anything comes up, any hiccups, any problems, we're still good at getting the item out. You learn that from experience in business. That's where you learn it from. Those things will basically keep you from losing your hair at the end of the day. Unfortunately, I shave my head, so who cares? But anyway, but it definitely keeps you from basically losing your sense of peace of mind. Put it that way. Better way of putting it since I shaved my head. So that's how we do it. If you had read through the detailed shipping policy, you know that all period, which you should have in your policy. You should have a shipping policy that big in there, but you don't. So that policy covers us. And also, too, keeps our customers up to date. So that way they know everything that's going on. And this is what the update videos are for. But my customers know this already, and thank you for my customers for being patient. For this individual who tried that dirty nonsense, I got a little message for you. After this transaction's done, don't bother buying anything from my website ever again. Ever again. And the reason why is because, man, you are a headache all the way around. You are. You're absolutely a headache to work with. You're a headache to do business with as a merchant, as a seller, and you're also a headache to do business with as a customer. Because you always got some little sneaky underlying circus ride that you're doing at the end of the day. Always something sneaky, always something. I don't even know how people live. How do you're always sneaking, always figuring out some kind of evil underlying, man. I'm gonna tell you something. In my old neighborhood, we had a lot of people like that, and I'll tell you right now, they don't. I think my speakers are already synced already. Yep. That's why I said I feel sorry for anybody who signs a contract with this guy at the end of the day, because he's a very, very sneaky little person. But I came in there and filed that we agreed to give him a refund so he could try to get the money faster to his account. They make it look like we're actually doing it that way, but basically he thought that we would actually lose the claim, just like the false claim you put in for the Cinemax, where you claimed that the Cinemax came in black. Cinemax didn't come in black. It comes in black. Where's your black Cinemax now? You don't have one because you falsified that demonstration. Oh my goodness, it's crazy when you think about this individual at the end of the day. Man, you got mental issues. You basically literally, a lot of you not people. You think I'm joking? No, this joker sent us a black Cinemax, right? And then he put in the PayPal claim that he made a black Cinemax paint. Don't you realize when you tell a lie like that, that 2 weeks later, 3 weeks later, even a day later, if you don't have any proof of this product, it shows that you clearly lied. We even have a receipt from an active shopping cart for a Black Frankenstein that never existed. So you're just making up stuff and putting them in your shopping cart, which is, I just thought about that. So in the PayPal complaint, he put in that the PayPal complaint that the Cinemax comes in black. And what happened was PayPal went to his website and noticed that he didn't have a color option, but they noticed that the Cinemax came in gray, because in all the videos that they were looking at, it showed the screen in gray. They never showed a black version of it. And then on his website, he didn't have a color selection showing that it came in black. So that's why he lost his claim. Second time around, he tried to get around that one. He tried to learn from his mistakes. He went in and changed the color option in for the Frankenstein on his website. So that way, when we file the complaint with PayPal, he can say, hey, look, it always came this color. This is the color it was. But didn't realize that we had recorded our shopping cart transaction. We called it a Frankenstein color verification video. And I said in the video, we're going to have to record this because just in case, if he decides to go in and manipulate the website and change the color of the product and send it out something completely different, which he did exactly what we just said he was going to do. And we won our claim there. He lost another claim. So this time he figures that, okay, he orders the product from us and he has to make it look like we canceled the order so he can say, hey, look, they're afraid to do the product side by side. They canceled the order. He put in a request from PayPal a credit or refund, which basically he thought that automatically they would give him a refund, which would actually automatically come up as a canceled order. And that would show on his end that we canceled the item. That's what he was hoping for. But it doesn't work that way. I've been with PayPal for many, many years, and it doesn't work that way. What happened was he went in, we contacted PayPal, we talked to them, we told them the whole entire thing. So, oh, well, pretty much that would be a buyer's remorse. You actually literally set yourself for a buyer's remorse setup for a claim. And we went in and we were able to talk to them and explain to him his tracking numbers going out. You know, either we're supposed to go on Monday. We're probably going to do it on Saturday, on Monday. And they said, fine, no problem. As long as you saw a tracking number, you got 10 days, everything's on hold. I said, no problem with that whatsoever. And he's going to receive his item, funds will be released, and he's going to get it. The reason why he was doing that because he's trying to back out of doing this. But as for the rest of the customers, thank you so much. We really appreciate that. But we need to, today, we're not going to go too much into this because we have a lot to do. And I've got that right now. I got work to do right now. But just thinking about that, yeah, he made that false claim about saying that the Cinemax came in black, and the Cinemax didn't come in black. So let me show you some of the stuff this guy has done, shipping us fake stuff after we paid for it. And these are going to be, and we're not marking anything special in your containers. He'll shine us and put special stuff on the containers. We don't do that. All containers are synced to look alike. But I'm going to show you some of this crazy stuff. This guy literally went in and sent us over items that were not even legit. So if you make the Cinemax in black, where's the black Cinemax? I'm gonna question you on this today. We got a receipt for a black Frankenstein. We're gonna question him on this today. We got plenty of time. Right now we're still prepping to get ready to get everything done today. Well, everything displayed is done. But I need to question this. You claim that this Cinemax came in black. Where's the black Cinemax and where's the black Frankenstein? And I got a receipt from an active shopping cart that we purchased on his website, a black Frankenstein. There you go right there. That's the PayPal claim he lost. That's his package with his name on it right there. In that package, we got black paint with a hole punctured in the container. And this is a paid order we paid for. Now, Jamie, you see this container over there? That's your container. When you get that container, this shows the difference of us being professional and you're not a professional. I can back that at the end of the day. I can clearly call you an unprofessional. I can't even call you a businessman at the end of the day. You don't even deserve that. I say unprofessional merchant. That's as far as I can go with it. And the reason why is because of our orders. I can show you 18 cancellations we got in the kitchen drawer, and I can show you unboxings on products we got here that were not what they're supposed to be. When that package comes to you, it will be what it's supposed to be. It's not going to have any crazy writing, any dumb nonsense written all over the package, all that nonsense. We do things professionally over here. See how he wrote on the package, Crow, best of the best? That nonsense. Childish stuff. But I'm going to show you this. Y'all can watch this while I go in there and finish off the rest of the area right there, because I have to put my sound bar behind there because I'm getting ready to put my stand in. We don't need sound for this because you can pretty much see what from there. It was before we put the office up here too. You got to be professional, man, at the end of the day. You got to keep your emotions in check. And that's the problem. You don't know how to keep your emotions in check. Now, when that package gets to your front door, you're going to see how a professional works at the end of the day. Not sending nonsense like this. This does not help you at all. It makes you look really bad. We can use this against you on so many levels, it's not even funny. If anyone ever asks, hey, did you ever order from this guy? Yeah, we ordered from him. This guy scammed us and sent us black paint. And in a lie, you scammed us and sent us black paint. Literally. We had to go file a PayPal complaint against you, and we have it right over there. You don't make a black Cinemax. It doesn't exist. If you have a black Cinemax, where is it? And you can't make one off the bat right now because you would have to make one past the timeline of this video in order for you to have one. Where are the test demonstrations done of this product? You don't have any. You thought it'd be funny to send this over black paint, and that is not a professional at the end of the day. Things you have done, you have abused your website, you have abused your YouTube platform. You are not a professional, and people should never, ever slide their credit card or personal information into your account when you carry on and act up this way. There's many reasons why your order is going out. Number one, we definitely want to see exactly your reaction on how you can't handle that product. But most of all, to show people how it's supposed to be done professionally. And it shows side by side how you are not a professional. So he writes his name on the side of the package. And then inside of that package is a container with black paint. Now, Cinemax doesn't come in black. You know that. I know that. Everybody knows that. But you thought it would be funny to send that over after we purchased and bought your product. Now, you took your money out, your $38. Mind you, I paid $90 for that product in that container. You took your $38 and you bought the product over here. You won't be getting any of this nonsense from us because we're professionals. You'll be getting what everybody else is getting in their containers, the same thing. That's what you'll be getting. You'll have a batch number attached to your product, showing your product. You can always go back in and look at the batch number, how your product turned out before it's shipped to you. And also, too, you will have the same product as the tester. So there's no way to get around it. And that's the problem. He can't get around it. Yeah, we had to get bleach, wipe everything down in bleach. Literally be doing all the time. Let me get past this. I'm gonna get past the unboxing of this. All right, here we go. Now, you home thinking this is funny, laughing your head off. No, this hurts you big time. This doesn't hurt me because I got my money back. My money went back on my account. That's why we won the claim. But you, on the other hand, you came off unprofessional. You came off as a scammer, and that's what scammers do. Scammers don't send you the correct item over. They send you something down over that has nothing to do with the item whatsoever, and that's what you sent over. You pulled a scam. No matter what you call it in the day, you try to scam our company. But we won. We even have unboxing videos on paint you sent to customers that weren't sent to us. We had the customer order for us. And that product came in leaking, barely used containers. One had a hole in the top of it. Now I'm going to go over here and take care of this while you guys watch that. Where's my room at? Oh, no room up here. I'm going right. Not professional, man. Not a professional. Now, would it bother me? Nah. Got the money back on my account. That's why they put with the PayPal claim next to it. We want our claim. And he tried to go in. He lied in the claim. He said that his product came in black. Well, if your product came in black, where's the black Cinemax now? Because I don't see any demonstrations ever on a black Cinemax. That's a order, $85 from your website. That's an active receipt showing an active shopping cart showing Black Frankenstein. You don't have a Black Frankenstein. So why in the world would you have an active shopping cart showing a product that you don't even make? That shows at the end of the day, we have proof that you have been scamming people and manipulating your website. See that paint leaking right here? See that paint leaking from there, from the side of the container? This is where this joker decided to puncture a hole through the side of the container so it would leak paint. That's the kind of dirty stuff you do. This is the reason why we don't trust you on any level whatsoever. So, after you receive the product, you don't buy from us no more. The reason why you don't buy from us, Crow, and the reason why, because you do dirty stuff. You can't even do a simple transaction. We know you can't do a transaction on this end. You're not a professional on that end. But you can't do a basic transaction from buying from the website. We have put up multiple update videos. But you, I can see if you went in, you filed a not as described. You filed a have not received. You didn't even file have not received. You filed a trying to say that we made an agreement to give you a refund. We never said that statement at all, period. I made an agreement to have it shipped to your front door. So with that being said, the dirty tactic that you're a headache. I literally had to do like 3 videos to talk about that issue when I could have did 3 videos on basically showing off new technology. That's what I mean by you're a headache. I got other things to do. I'm a very busy person. And when I got to take time out of my day to explain and show the dumb stuff that you do on an everyday regular basis, that is a waste of my time. Now, doing these videos is not a waste of my time because it shows people what we have gone through with you. They need to see this. You shouldn't allow it to be able to do dirt and no one talks about it, no one exposes you. They should expose you for the dirty stuff that you do. But the fact that I had to go in and explain that to you, when I saw the claim come through and I popped up like, wait a minute. I'm thinking it's I have not received. That's what I'm thinking it was. And I seen the claim, I said, wait a minute. We agreed to what? This joker went in there and lied to PayPal and said that I agreed to give him a refund. Have you lost your mind at the end of the day? So by doing this, by saying, oh, he agreed so and so and so, he figured that they would take the money automatically off my account and give it to him. It doesn't work that way. What kind of fantasy world are you living at the end of the day? Because it doesn't work that way. I have to be able to respond back to that claim. So when I come in and respond back to the claim, I go, nah, we never said that. We said that he was going to get a tracking number on Monday. That's what we said. We have to do a batch number test on the product to make sure it works before we ship it out. PayPal understands that 100%. They would rather have a merchant test their product and ship it out showing that it works than a merchant that doesn't. So that way you can guarantee back up the product works. It's okay, fine. All right, same as usual. 10 days. So 10 days we had to provide that tracking number. That's it. That's how it works. Now, when we went in to file the complaint against Crow, because he literally sat on the order. He didn't give us any update videos. There was nothing there, not one update video on anything. Decided to sit on the order, and I even have a text message from you. You need me to post that? I will. And the text message, he clearly says, well, when I get a chance to ship it out, or something like I get a chance to ship it out, or what if I don't ship it out? Something weird like that. But anyway, we go into PayPal to file those complaints to light a fire underneath of you so you can ship out the item. And we clearly state to PayPal, we do not want the money, we want the item. And he sends back the money. So we all know why. But anyway, this is the dumb nonsense you do. Now, when you get your item from us, there'll be no holes in the container. Everything will be inspected on camera before we ship it out to you. That way he can't do anything dirty off camera, say, hey, this is how he sent it to me. No, your packing will be recorded, labeled with your name and a date. The reason why you have to do this, because I told you the dirty stuff that he does. When I tell people that we have to go through these extremes for this individual, they think we're going crazy. Like, no, this guy does some really dirty stuff. You have to be 2 steps ahead. You leave. Jamie's the kind of person that if you come up on the battlefield and you can have the most impeccable armor, if he finds one little break in your armor, he's going to exploit it for all that he can. So you have to make sure when you come against this guy, you have to be armored up. He's as sneaky can get. I've been, for the longest I've been in business, I've never run across a character such like him. Always have to be on your toes. And this is the reason why no one will ever sign a contract with you ever, because in a contract, it's all about trust and communications. You are horrible in trust. I don't know what your communication issues are, but you are horrible in trust. If a company has to be on their toes 24/7 to deal with you, why sign the contract to begin with? Because it becomes a headache. Just like it becomes a headache just to deal with you in any level whatsoever. Buying from you, a headache. You buying from us, a headache. So after this transaction is done, do not purchase anything from us ever again. And the reason why we're saying that is because this dumb stuff that you do. You literally went into PayPal and filed a false claim against me, claiming that we agreed to give you the product. We'll give you your money back. Why in the world would I give your money back? I'm sitting there setting up for the beta tester, getting everything set up for this to be done. And everybody knows I'm a man of my word. If I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. So we got all the testing, everything done, get everything. You run your mouth. Okay, not a problem. I told you from day one, we'll take care of it. When your order comes through, waiting for your order finally comes through. We announce your order comes through, getting ready to get you shipped out, getting ready to get you taken out. Been kept all the update videos, telling everybody's been going on. Containers are getting here. We're making labels. You got a chance to make the let's make the labels, get the containers ready. Everything is being prepped, not just for you, but for my other customers also. But unlike you, my other customers are patient, understand how the system works. You, on the other hand, we were expecting for you to file a have not received. I was expecting that anyway, because you're real impatient. So that's what we were expecting. I was not expecting a trying to get their money back by saying that we agreed to such and such so in terms and agreements. No, we were not expecting that. And when I saw that, that clearly shows that you're trying to back out of this as fast as possible. That's what you're trying to do. So you can compare what we do compared to what he does. Now, you may think this at the end of the day for you, oh, I just do this just to him. It's just funny. Nobody. When you do that, about that, people, I told you, kitchen has weird Wi-Fi connection. Let me get the Wi-Fi off my phone real quick. Wi-Fi in the kitchen is, don't know why it's like that, but it is. Every place else it runs, doesn't run the kitchen too well. Anyway, so, not a professional, man. That's not how you do things. But we are going to further investigate these products that you've been falsifying. You got 3 of these now that you've actually manipulated and falsified. 3 products that you've changed out without updates. Number 1, we all know that there's no such thing as a black Cinemax. Doesn't exist, but that's the claim you put through with PayPal. I'm gonna see if I can get those transcripts too. So that was one instance there. We got our money back. Money's right there on the account. We got it right back. These are the PayPal claims we actually won. This is a customer, but they ordered for us. But still, when the package got here, it was pretty bad because the containers were used. One had a hole in the top of it, which leaked all inside of the package. I don't know what you were thinking when you shipped that to them. He didn't know it was coming to us. We're not going to go through this whole thing because there's a lot of stuff here. It's a lot of stuff. If you're interested in seeing what this fellow's up to and you want to know what he's about, you go to the blacklist. All the information's there. We have basically all kinds of stuff on this individual. You can't make it up. Like I said, literally can't make it up. Yesterday, couldn't make that up if I wanted to. I told you, these guys are their worst enemy. We don't have to do anything to them. They literally do it to themselves. This is the Frankenstein scan. He committed fraud on the Frankenstein. This is why I sat there in the video and clearly said, we're recording the video. People thought I was crazy. Oh, why you got to record the video? So, because we know what we're dealing with at the end of the day. Recorded this video just in case if he decides to go into his website and change the color. So let me get this straight. You've been selling the Frankenstein in that same color since 5 years ago. And you decide to go in and change the color at the last minute for us. So customers that may have liked that color, you have outed them out just to change the color to basically despite us. This is what happens when you think of nothing but deceit and hate all day long. You're worse enemy at the end of the day. So you changed out your entire product. So was this product ever tested? Was there ever a side-by-side versus this one and this one? Any test done showing this was the better one, better decision? None of that was done. This was changed out at the last minute. So again, another item we ordered didn't come out looking the way it was supposed to look.
Went into website and changed the color of it. We did a verification video showing the product what it looked like when we ordered it. He lost the case again. Another case lost. Right there. So as I said before, you're a headache, man. You are definitely a headache. So this is why we're suggesting don't buy from us ever again. And I know it's can't really say ever again because you don't really buy anything from us. That's your first order since I've known you. And I've known you for over 6 years. That is your first order in around 6 years. Probably a little longer than that. First order. I've been ordering from you past 2019. That's when I've been ordering with you since 2019. Let me see. I wonder if my cells are activated. That's what I'm trying to figure out before we put this out. Let's see. Sound bar's on. I'd rather just do this with a fire stick. It's so much easier. What's the fire stick at? Add it. Oh, wait a minute. Let's run my PC through this. Let's run my PC through this. I haven't done the space invaders on the floor anyway. Let me see. What about the PC? I haven't done to do some space invaders. All cord for the PC. This is where I need to get a wireless gaming keyboard and mouse. This is all tangled on here. How is it when you put stuff in here untangled and you come back and it is tangled? All right, let me see. There's some mouse in it. Keyboard off. Clean that off. My keyboard definitely needs to be dusted. Sound here. I think I have my speakers and Bluetooth. Sure I do. You're asking for network problems. Can't be possible. We're online in here. Can't be network problems. Wait, yeah. We gotta find another one of these portable network cards. That's why. So that's the end of that. You know what? To tell you the truth, honestly, I'm not getting in that either. This man's going out doing all this dirt. Again, we already got enough evidence on him. I'm not going to waste any more time. I got enough work as it is, sitting on my plate, and really don't have time to get into that. But all the information is right there on the website for you to do the research yourself on this particular individual. But again, I had to waste 3 videos on exposing you on the dumb nonsense that you do. 3 videos. That's 3 videos I could have been sharing other technology that we're working on. That's why I said that you are a waste of complete time. So to do business with this guy, nightmare. Cancellations, orders don't go through correctly, orders are being tampered with, websites being tampered with and abused. And then they had this guy order from us, another nightmare. Guy turns around and files fake claims against us, all kinds of stuff. Oh man, you definitely had to work with. So again, don't buy from us. We already have enough evidence your product doesn't work already. No, we don't need other time. I'm not on. Let's see. Log in. Oh wait, it could be just coming from.
Let me see. Different spots coming through.
Yep. I could go here. Let me see. Yeah, it's on this side. I need to do a base test. Let me see. Ha! Chasing my mouse. Ha! Yeah, yeah. Chasing my mouse. Ha ha ha. Ha! Hee, hee, ha. See the mouse, Taco? It's over here, Taco. Look, look. Wow, wow. It's right there. Look at the mouse. He's chasing the mouse. Taco's on you. Ah! It's on your foot. It's on your foot. All right, let me do the big step real quick.
My subs are working.
That's good. All right. I want to make sure my subs are synced because one of the problems I have is the floor subs are a freaking headache. The freaking sync. Oh, my Instagram is popping off. Are a headache to sync. And yeah, their syncs are good. So now we got the sound bar behind the back of the screen and off the floor because it was driving me crazy. I got it sitting in the window sill. So basically, since my screen is frameless, which makes it fantastic because If I had a frame attached to it, I had to pull the frame down and do all that. No, this is all I gotta do.
Mine got 3 nails, actually 4 nails connected into it. So this is how we stretch it in. And that's it.
This is what I like about the surface that we have, the acoustic surface. That's all I had to do was just disconnect the dead in there, get up in there, hook up my sound bar, and that's it. Now the wires and all that, we'll have something to cover all that up, and I'm getting ready to put my shelf system in here, so we won't have this monstrosity in here. I'm gonna build me a custom stand. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna work on that today. Build me a custom stand connected to the wall, so the projector can sit nice and flat without this table leaning over the side of my floor. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna work on that stand today. I got enough scrap wood downstairs to actually construct and build that today. And then we're gonna build the shelf system. It's gonna go across here. We're gonna have a section we can tuck in the projector. All that's gonna be hidden. I'm tired of looking at it. But the first thing we're gonna do is get that soundbar off the floor because that thing was driving me nuts. All right, now, customers. Sorry, people, that we had to go on that road, but this is what I'm talking about. This is the reason why we don't want to be bothered with this individual, because again, to have him buy from us is an absolute headache. And I had to waste so much time explaining it to him multiple times about how we do things over here, but also showing you and exposing some of the dumb nonsense that we deal with this individual and why we don't like doing business with him, because of the shifty, dirty stuff we do. So I literally got to start my day with this nonsense. And that's the last thing I want to do is start my day with that nonsense. I got enough stuff to do on my plate every single day and to deal with that freaking headache. So, because we know everything is going to be here today, I can safely go out and start issuing my tracking numbers. So that way I know that we don't have to worry about anything being delayed. I have to reprint tracking numbers and void this and void that because stuff didn't come in correctly. So let's get all this done because today, Saturday, is a crazy day for me. I have to be, we still got a 200-inch screen on the floor that has to be done. We have the batch number test that have to be completed. I got to be outside for some Halloween display I got to do. I got a customer's screen we got to recoat, send back to him, test, see if it's working as he said it wasn't, and then go back and run it from there. And then I got to finish working, doing the artwork on the advanced ambient projection exotics. So we have work to do today. Probably some other crazy stuff. Oh, it's a product company. We got to finish painting the room upstairs. Literally got to do that one too. And we got a levitating screen to build. So, excuse me if I don't have time to entertain your stupid shenanigans in the morning when I get up. To give you one thing, I have also two in it. And in many years I've been in business, we have never, ever had a customer do that before. Never. Had a customer file a lie and say we gave them agreement to give them back money. You just ordered the product. Why are we going to give you an agreement that fast? Have you lost your mind? Good gracious, man. Always doing something sneaky. And I'm going to tell you right now, I don't know how the everyday people deal with you on a daily basis. I couldn't imagine. So you are a freaking exhausting human being at the end of the day. It takes too much energy to just watch you on all the dirty stuff you do. There's no way in the world. I wouldn't advise any company we do business with to not touch you with a 10-foot pole. Or what we are experienced of dealing with you. Got to go through all that. This guy lies and his freaking claims. Alright, this is done. This off the trash. Alright, people, I gotta let y'all go because I gotta get ready to. Oh, man. Already. I was only outside for a hot couple of minutes. I was like, yep, this is gonna plague me today. But I gotta go outside today. Oh, man.
mosquitoes out. Lord. I'm literally taking a fan outside today. Because I got to be outside today for the 250. We got to display the 250. That involves a big, big business deal. So we got to be outside for the 250. If I got to be out there, man, I'm bringing me out a fan. I might buy one of them industrial fans. So, I mean, mosquitoes can't bite you. They can't fly in motion. So that works for me right there. Keep a fan on me 24/7 while I'm out there because I got to be out there today. And I was like, why does this guy got a fan outside? Yeah, keep the mosquitoes off me. Because, man, I was outside yesterday measuring the driveway for the Halloween setup. We're going to do a display. And freaking got bit like 4 times. I was only out there for a couple minutes. And for those of you saying, well, why did you just spray that off on you? If you put that, I can't be around off. Off makes my lungs lock up. So I can't be around it. I can't be around anything like that at all, period. Everything I have to be all natural. Like it's probably a mosquito suit or something like that. All right, let me see. Let's get these guys taken care of. And we got 1, 2, let me see. That's for the person that ordered it 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5 right there. All right. If you're going to put next videos, we're not talking about this Joker. We're done with that nonsense. Because, again, like I said, I was expecting something crazy out of him when he placed the order. Something weird he was going to do. But, yeah, that one right there is going to take the cake. So you're going to lie and try to say I said such and so at the end of the day. Man, you need to grow up, man. Cut that. Be an adult. For goodness sake. Is it possible? Is it even possible that you can be an adult? Don't lie and use my words and say I said such and so and so. Don't do that. Just because you want to get out of it. If you don't want to do the product, you don't want to do the review, and you want to back down, then you send me a statement saying you want to back down, or go on your channel and sit there and say, okay, I don't want to do the product, so and so and so. But don't call PayPal and say I said such and such and so. Don't do that nonsense again. Now you're definitely going to make it personal. Don't do stuff like that. I hate that, man. Dumb stuff. I hate what that is. What's wrong with you? Seriously. What is wrong with you? Man. Yeah, one without basic money. Why are you doing something dumb at the end of the day, man? Don't make a statement like that. Don't do that, man. I'm not going through my Steam account because I want to do my Space Invaders on the floor. Goodness. I forgot my anything. I'm out. I gotta configure that thing. Yeah.
Space Invaders Extreme.
I got a couple minutes of free time, or I'm gonna be killing myself today. So might as well enjoy my floor. I gotta order the rest of my LED lights and finish sealing this thing down to the floor where I want it. So I gotta sweep back, and with the long story short, I gotta sweep back and clean and start getting things ready because I'm putting my shelf system in. I'm tired of this mess.
Stage 3A. Grade up. Grade up. Grade up. Round start. Round failed. Grade up. Grade up. Grade up. Grade up. Level up. Grade up. Grade up. Grade up. Round start. Round failed. Grade up. Grade up. Roulette. Grade up. Grade up. Grade up. Grade up. Grade up. Grade up. Level up. Grade up. Grade up.
I'll get it next time. I'll get definitely get it next time. Oh man, I love this. I'll get it next time.
That's fun.
That's how I kill my stress right there. All right, people. I am going to get back to this later on. So with that, I got tracking numbers to get out, and we're going to be taking care of that today. Hope you enjoyed the video demonstration. Thank you all for your time. I am so glad we don't have to bring this guy up anymore. We're done. We don't want him buying from us anymore. We're definitely not buying from him anymore. And that's the end of it. As you can see right now, the 2.0 is the best gray screen paint for the bang for your buck. You're going to be able to get an amazing image. Our test demonstrations are unmatched. And as you can see, instead of paying all this money for untested gray screen paint products, you get a product that's tested at the end of the day for $38. Hope you enjoyed the video demonstration. Thank you all for your time. I have to go, and God bless.